Morning students, today we will learn how to draw the pollen sac showing the pollen grains. You know the male gamete, it is contained in the anther. Anther, which is the part of stamen, right? So we are making the structure of stamen. That is in the stamen we are drawing the upper part, that is called the anther. Anther is a bilobed structure. There are two lobes. So let us just show. So you can see this is the first lobe and this is the second lobe of the anther. Now each of the lobe is further having two pollen sacs. So you can make the pollen sacs inside each of the bilobed structure. It is further having two of the pollen sacs. So in total we have 4 pollen sacs. So these are the pollen sacs. Let us draw the lower portion. Right. So this way. Now inside the pollen sacs we have is the pollen grains. So draw it like this. These are the pollen grains. Pollen grains are the male gametes, male reproductive cells which are present inside the pollen sacs, and these pollen sacs are present in the anther. Anther, which is the part of stamen, right? So let us just label this one. So this is your pollen sac. These are the pollen grains. Pollen grains otherwise are yellow colored powdery substance, right? So this we have made as the anther. Anther. This is the filament. Filament of the stamen, and anther and filament together they are forming they are the parts of stamen. Stamen, which is the male reproductive part of the plant, of the flower. So let us just recall it again. So I have shown you the diagram of male reproductive part of a flower, that is the stamen. Stamen is having two parts. Lower stalk-like structure, this is the filament, and upper region is called the, upper swollen region is called the anther. Anther is a bilobed structure. Bilobed means it is having two lobes. So this is the first lobe and this is the second lobe. Now this bilobed structure, each of the lobe further is having two pollen sacs. On each of the side we have two pollen sacs. So in total we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pollen sacs. So these are the pollen sacs, and inside the pollen sacs the male reproductive cells, that is the male gametes, pollen grains are formed, right? So these are the pollen grains which are formed inside the pollen sacs of the anther. So this is how you have to draw the diagram of pollen sac showing the pollen grains. Thank you children.